everyone, and welcome back to the English Flow Podcast. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Ryan. We are so glad you've decided to spend this time with us. Whether you're listening on your commute while you're cooking or just relaxing, we're thrilled to be a part of your day.
Absolutely. And today, we're diving into a topic that is at the very heart of what English Flow means. We're talking about how to train your brain and your mouth to speak English confidently.
That's right. This isn't just another grammar lesson. This is about the feeling of speaking English. It's about moving from knowing words in your head to feeling comfortable letting them out of your mouth. It's about rhythm, comfort, and genuine connection.
And before we get started, if you're on this journey with us, make sure you're part of the family. Click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss a lesson. Consistency is key in learning, and we're here to help you stay consistent.
All right, let's jump in. So, Olivia, I think we should start by addressing a feeling that probably every single person watching this has experienced.
The I understand everything, but when I open my mouth, nothing comes out feeling.
Exactly that. It's one of the most common and most frustrating feelings for language learners.
So, let's break this down. You can watch an English movie and understand the plot. You can read a news article and get the information. But when someone asks you a simple question, your mind goes blank. Ryan, why does that happen? It's not a knowledge problem, is it?
Not at all. You know the English. The problem is what happens between your brain and your mouth. It's let's call it a muscle problem. But it's not just the physical muscles, it's the mental muscles of quick access and confidence.
Right. There are a few big culprits here. The first is the fear of making a mistake. We get so worried about grammar, or the perfect word, that we freeze up.
And that leads to the second culprit, overthinking. Your brain is working overtime, trying to translate from your native language. Apply grammar rules and plan the pronunciation all at once before you've even said a single word. It's like a computer with too many programs open. It just crashes.
That's a perfect analogy. And it reminds me of another one. You can't learn to swim by just reading a book about swimming, right, Ryan?
100%. You can know all the theory about arm movements and breathing, but until you get in the water and actually try to float, you haven't really learned. Speaking English is the same. It's an active skill, not a passive one. You need active speaking practice, not just passive listening.
So, the good news is, if you feel this way, you're not bad at English. You just need to train your body and mind to produce English, not just understand it.
And that brings us to a really important idea. Olivia, what if we started thinking of our mouth not just as a part of our body, but as an instrument?
I love that. Like a guitar or a piano.
Exactly. Think about it. A guitarist needs to train their fingers to find the right strings to move quickly. Your tongue, your lips, and your jaw are the same. They need practice to make the specific sounds of English, which might be completely different from sounds in your native language.
For example, the difference between the short I in ship and the long E in sheep. These are physical actions. You can't just think about them. You have to actually do them over and over.
And the more you practice, the smoother it gets. The muscles learn the movements. You stop struggling to form the sounds and they start to come out naturally. The goal isn't perfection from day one. The goal is progress through small daily exercises.
So, what's a practical way to train this instrument? One of the most powerful techniques is called shadowing or echo practice.
Okay, that sounds a little technical. What is it?
It's actually very simple. You listen to a short clip of a native English speaker. It could be from our podcast, from a movie, from a YouTube video. And you immediately repeat what they say, trying to copy them as closely as possible.
Oh, so it's like being an echo. You're not just repeating the words, you're trying to copy the music of the language. The rhythm, the intonation, the stress on certain syllables, the way the voice goes up and down.
Precisely. You're training your ear and your mouth at the same time. Now, I have to be honest, Ryan, the first time you try this, it can feel a little silly.
Yeah, you feel like a parrot or like you're in a weird acting class, but you have to push through that feeling. It's completely normal and the benefits are huge. What kind of material should people use for this?
Start small. Don't try to shadow a 3-minute monologue. Use a short sentence from a commercial, a line from a cartoon, even a short clip from our podcast. Listen, pause, and repeat. The key is the immediate repetition.
That's a fantastic technique for copying others. But we also need to build upon our own fluency. For that, I love the idea of practicing with short daily phrases and mini scripts.
Yes. This is about building a toolkit of sentences you will actually use in your daily life. We're not talking about complex academic sentences. We're talking about the simple things of the conversation.
Give us some examples, Olivia.
Sure, things like, I'm ready. Let's try. That's okay. I got it. What do you think? Could you please repeat that?
Those are so useful, and the idea is to practice them until they feel automatic. You don't want to have to think about the grammar for I got it. You just want to be able to say it.
Exactly. You're building what's called automatic memory. And you can take it a step further by creating mini dialogues. For example, practice this exchange with yourself. Are you ready to go?
Almost. Just one more minute.
Say it out loud. Practice both parts. This prepares you for real interactions.
And here's a bonus tip that really works. Record yourself once a week saying the same few phrases. You don't have to show anyone. Just listen back. Over time, you will hear your own progress. Your speech will get smoother, your pronunciation clearer. It's incredibly motivating.
Now, Ryan, what if you don't have a conversation partner to practice with? What if you're shy? We have the perfect secret tool for that.
Are you about to tell people to talk to themselves?
Yes, I am. And I want everyone to know. Talking to yourself in English is not crazy. It's brilliant training.
Okay, I'm sold. How do we do it?
It's the simplest thing in the world. Just start narrating your life in English, out loud. As you're making breakfast, say, I'm cracking the eggs into the bowl. Now I'm adding some milk. This smells good. I'm hungry.
Or if you're looking for your keys, where are my keys? I had them a minute ago. Oh, there they are, on the table.
Exactly. You are rewiring your comfort level with English. You're making it the language of your daily thoughts and actions, not just a subject you study. You're building a direct connection between your experiences and English words without the translation step.
And that leads us perfectly into the next big topic, training your mind to think in English. This is the ultimate game changer.
It is. The goal is to switch from that exhausting process of translating from your native language to thinking directly in English. But you can't just flip a switch. You have to start small.
How?
Start with the objects around you. Look around the room and just name them in your mind: window, chair, screen, coffee cup. Don't think the word in your language first. Just see the object and think the English word.
That's a great start. And then you can level up. Instead of just lamp, you can have a small thought. That's a bright lamp. Or, I like that lamp. Small, simple, complete thoughts in English.
Another great tip is to label items in your home with sticky notes. It keeps English visually in your environment and reinforces that direct connection.
It's about building faster language pathways in your brain. The less you translate, the faster and more fluently you will speak. And we have to remember, language isn't just in textbooks, it's alive. So, to train your brain, you need to live in English as much as you can.
What does that mean, Ryan? How do you live in English?
It means making English a part of your world, not just a subject you study. Change the language on your phone to English for a week.
Listen to English music and actually look up the lyrics. Sing along in the shower.
Watch YouTube videos about your hobbies, cooking, gaming, sports, whatever you love, but watch them in English.
The key here is emotional engagement. If you're laughing at an English meme, or feeling excited by a video game tutorial in English, or singing your heart out to a song, you're learning on a much deeper level.
And I always say, if English is part of your fun, it'll never feel like homework. When you enjoy the process, training your brain doesn't feel like training at all.
That's so true. And this fun, integrated approach makes it much easier to do the most important thing of all: be consistent.
This is a huge point. Consistency is far more important than intensity.
What does that mean in practice?
It means that speaking English for 5 minutes every day is infinitely better than speaking for 2 hours once a month. Your brain and your mouth need frequent, regular practice to build and maintain those neural pathways and muscle memories.
It's like watering a plant. You don't dump a gallon of water on it once a month and expect it to thrive. You give it a little water every day. A little water every day keeps it growing. A little English every day keeps your fluency growing.
So don't wait for motivation to strike. Motivation is fickle. Build a tiny, manageable habit. Maybe it's 2 minutes of shadowing while your coffee brews, or talking to yourself in English on your walk to work. Small routines done consistently create real fluency over time.
And as you build that consistency, something amazing starts to happen. You build confidence.
And we have to talk about confidence because it doesn't come before you speak, it comes from speaking.
That's so important. You can't wait to feel confident to start. You start, and the confidence grows with every word you say.
And part of that is embracing your unique voice, your accent, your rhythm. It's part of your story. It's not a mistake, it's your signature. The world doesn't need you to sound exactly like me or Olivia. The world needs to hear your voice in English.
We are communicating, not performing. Communication matters so much more than perfection. People will connect with your ideas and your personality, not with your perfect grammar. So speak proudly.
You know, Olivia, all of this points to a powerful idea that we want to leave everyone with. We often think that our brain is the boss and it tells our mouth what to do.
Right. We think learning happens silently, in our heads.
But what if we flipped that? What if we started believing that your mouth can teach your brain?
I love that. Explain what you mean.
Well, the physical act of speaking, of moving your tongue and lips to form English words, actually creates and strengthens neural pathways in your brain. The more your mouth moves in English, the more your brain learns naturally and subconsciously.
So, the voice leads and the mind follows.
Exactly. The learning happens through the action. So, our biggest takeaway today is this: speak even before you feel ready. Open your mouth and let the sounds out. The very act of doing it is where the real deep learning happens.
What a powerful way to think about it. So, let's do a quick recap to train your brain and your mouth. Use shadowing to copy the music of English. Practice short phrases and mini scripts to build automatic responses. Talk to yourself to build comfort and direct connections. Work on thinking in English and live in the language through things you enjoy. And above all, be consistent and kind to yourself.
Trust the process. It works. You will get there.
And now, we'd love to hear from you. To put this into practice right now, tell us in the comments. What is one short English phrase you love or one you want to practice this week? Let's get a conversation started right here.
Thank you so much for watching and for your incredible commitment to your English journey. We are so grateful to be a part of it.
Remember, every time you open your mouth in English, you're not just speaking, you're training your future, more fluent self.
Keep practicing and keep flowing. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Until next time.